game in our MVP series, and I'm feeling good tonight, Xander.
Just about game time, bring the pain time.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jalen Brunson.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then it's MP, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the 2 spot. Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
As you know, MP and Giannis are both having MVP caliber seasons. I talked to MP earlier about how he's approaching this game, and he said it's hard to match Giannis in a physical battle. That's why he's won MVP before. We need to defend without fouling and make him earn his points on the floor and not at the free throw line. Can't argue with MP's logic there, guys.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Thanks for that report, Allie. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Grant, what a blazing hot start to MP's career. He becomes the fastest to 5,000 points. Incredible.
And for anyone wondering if MP's game would translate to the NBA, you can stop wondering. Getting to 5,000 so fast shows that MP is well on his way to being an all-time great.
Sinks it from distance. MP's got 6.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Pass to Rollins. Portis outside. Antetokounmpo surveys. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. New York has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And here's MP from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Well, Stan, how about Bucks coach Doc Rivers? This season has moved into 6th on the all-time wins list.
Well, B.A., an amazing accomplishment for Doc Rivers passing George Karl. And within reach now of 4th all-time if he can stay at it a little longer.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. No one near him. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. He's got 12.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 15 in his last outing. And there it is for him.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
From deep, MP, and the Knicks, another three.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Bucks trail by 6. Inside, here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter, leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
And here's MP from outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. MP's got 18 points in the game. Antetokounmpo with it. Pass to Portis. Outside for Porter, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter, and a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. You look at MP, he's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt
Towns passes to MP. From behind the arc, MP buries the triple.
he's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Cleveland played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the wing. Kuzma outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got 8.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Knicks lead by 21.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And it's good. 2 points. Porter's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Kuzma for 3. They get the rebound. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Portis has got 7 now in this quarter.
How about the energy he showed on the glass, outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it? And not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Knicks running away with it. And time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Bucks.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspired.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's MP, and it's Brunson in at the one. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Wow, Giannis, that is ridiculous.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. From downtown, and again, New York with the triple.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road, just one game.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And here's MP from outside. Drops in the three. Lin's got 45 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
MP with the block.
Displaying an innate ability to detect the score attempt. MP will do well to keep honing that skill.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Lin, and the layup is good off the glass. Lin's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Outside Porter. Pass to Portis, 6 to shoot. A shot to stop the run. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And Lin gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Well, guys, you may have seen it. MP took to social media earlier today to proclaim he'd be playing this one with his offhand. Nobody is quite sure if he was serious or not. Most fans figured he was riling up the opposition. Either way, we'll find out soon enough just how serious MP was about this declaration. Back to you.
Not the type of thing we're used to seeing, that's for sure. Thanks for the report. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. That's good from Porter. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Hard against Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter from the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. MP looking around. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. A big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Hart. Shamet, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Brunson. And Milwaukee decides to take their first time out here. And we're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And here's MP from outside. New York again can't hit. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Rollins no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Lin. New York again can't hit. And for the Bucks, they're shooting a very impressive 54% in the fourth. And here's Porter outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. MP inside. Porter's there. And the basket by MP. Lin's got 52 points. Down low. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. From deep, MP. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. McBride, he's checked in for New York. A minute 50 left to play in the fourth. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Outside Porter. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Smooth sailing for New York. Lin passes to Bridges. Now here's Robinson, defended by Portis. And MP with a basket on the assist from Robinson. MP's got 56 in the game. And the foul called on MP. That's his fourth foul of the contest. "30 seconds left in the fourth. Kuzma outside. Portis with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Kuzma. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team...
MP, I'm almost speechless.
I'm trying to show my guys that any...
Over to you, B.A.
All right, thanks, Jennifer.
So, here we are. Last game in our...
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
Let's go cross court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
Thanks, guys. Well, he has set a mark that should raise some eyebrows. The most 40-point games within a season in NBA history. He's filling it up and burying the opposition on a nightly basis. Guys?
He is a tough guy to stop. Thanks. So the New York starting five, they've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges out there with MP. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the power forward.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Ball kicks to Miller. Bridges outside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
And here's MP for three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Oh, pull up on a dime. MP doing work.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Miller the pass to Ball. Charlotte moving it around and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. You take a look at the Thunder. They sink a little bit here in the rankings, still though remaining in the top five.
And you know, I think New York, they are rolling on a major win streak, playing at an extremely high level as we come down the home stretch of the regular season. What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Ball with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's MP. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. The three from MP. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Diabate. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
There's Lin with the three. And again, New York with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Ball kicks to Miller. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Diabate. Just 5 to shoot. Ball no good.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
The tray. MP again. Lin's got 24 points.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Miller surveying the floor. Pass the ball. Here's Diabate. Shoots over Towns. A shot by Diabate. No good. There's Lin with the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Grant Williams is checked in for Charlotte. White comes in for Brandon Miller. And New York with a change here, too. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Pass to White. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Will it go? And it's White getting it to go.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so White will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Left side, Ball. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
It's tipped. Lin with the steal. For 3. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so it's MP making things happen for the New York Knicks. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his 3-point made total even higher. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. James comes in for Ball. And New York making a change here. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against New Orleans.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
On the court for the Knicks, Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's MP. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Robinson in at the center position. Fires for three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Bridges passes to White. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Ball's checked in for Charlotte. Then for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Clarkson. And here's MP for three. Sinks the triple. Lin's got 50 points.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Outside White. Outside Ball. Can they get it? Charlotte no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Ball.
You can see inexperience does not prevent MP from finding his spots and capitalizing.
And the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however, because in America, everybody loves a winner.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Kevin, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Ball against Lin. Fires from deep. Bridges with the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ball from long range. That one doesn't drop.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Here's MP. And, yep, another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Bridges outside. Pass to Miller. Launches a three. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Lin from long range. The three-pointer is right on target.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Inside, Williams. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Always good to see Grant Williams using his physicality inside.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw tonight. And some changes here for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in. And it's Knippel in for White. And New York with a change here, too. Bridges checks in. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Ball no good.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
And the dunk by Towns.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
First trip to the line for him here.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. MP outside. Takes a three. Sinks the three-pointer. And so it's New York with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this.
Hey, everybody. We've seen plenty.
Look here now at Charlotte. A month left to play. Dog days. A lot of teams on autopilot. They seem to be in that group.
Yeah, destination, the NBA lottery. They need another difference maker. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Knicks.
The defense should get a top. They've been getting splashed on.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee. Good, that's another bucket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Ball against Land. Ball dishes to Miller. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
And here's Lin. He'll bring it up for New York. This one for 3. And again, it's a New York 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jalen Brunson.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Pass to Diabate. 6 to shoot. Again, ball missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The 3 from MP. Bangs home the trifecta. Lin's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And good, he hits it again.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Ball finds Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. There's Lin with the 3. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And the Hornets with possession here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Beyond the arc, and again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
That unselfishness of LaMelo has been on display since day one.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. From the arc. Again, what an avalanche!
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Back to ball. Puts up a three, and the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Lin from long range, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Bridges outside. Back to ball. Sweet move. And it goes down 2 points. Ball's got 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Miller outside. Bridges outside. Charlotte moving the ball around. Miller, no up. And so it's New York with it. Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin, and the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Back to ball. From past the arc, and a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. He's got 12.
LaMelo Ball said, I see your triple, and I raise you one of my own.
Lin from long range, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Ball kicks to Miller. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. And the foul called on MP. That's his third. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular.
You said in your pregame video that you wanted to dominate.
Of course I'm happy with how I played, but it was a total team effort tonight. We got contributions from everybody.
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
it, gentlemen. This is the playoffs. We work, but we're going to prove those people wrong when we hoist up that Larry O'Brien trophy.
About that article. Oh, you mean the one by Roseanne Conn?